Oh, hello everybody, welcome to another great episode of Distilled Brewed and Reviewed. If you're new here, I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol, and on Sundays I do my famous Sunday morning coffee reviews. Today I'm doing a Chardonnay. Oh, and always on whatever I review, the first comment I always pin. It's my comment, and I always put a link to whatever playlist of what I'm reviewing. In other words, in this case, I'm going to have my playlist for Chardonnays. So you can just click on it, and boom, all my Chardonnays. Now, I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol. So if you check out my playlists, that's what I'm kind of known for amongst YouTube, as you all, some of you know that are from, I have an extensive playlist. I have everything broken down so easy. It makes it so easy and so cool. If you just browse through that playlist, I promise you're going to be amazed. All right. Unanime Chardonnay from Mascota Vineyards, Argentina, 2019, $15.99. Let's look at this Chardonnay. It's not a bad flavor, right? Unanime makes a lot of stuff. They make a lot of different varietals, and they all tend to be pretty good. This here, if it means anything to you, it has a 93 rating from James Suckling. The only rating you should really go by when it comes to stuff is what I say. Okay, I don't care what James Suckling says, but some of you all do, so all right, there it is. I have a little sheet here. It gives me some information on this wine. Wines of Mascota Vineyards were created to honor the founders of Bodega Santa Ana. The winery was founded in 1891 by Luis Tarraso, Italian immigrant and pioneer in Argentinian winemaking. A lot of Italians, Americans, and French actually started the wineries in South America. Products are produced in limited quantities by acclaimed Argentinian winemaker Rod Opie Sadler, using the finest grapes from one of the oldest and most prestigious winemaking areas in Mendoza. The wine is a selection of Chardonnay grapes from different vineyard partials cultivated at 4,200 feet above sea level in the Yucca Valley. It enjoys mellow-actic fermentation in French oak barrels and an additional 3 months of aging on the lees. Let me explain that. So it goes through another fermentation, and this is the fermentation malolactic. Malolactic acid is generally what is put on popcorn in movie theaters, so it gives it that buttery. For those of you that like that, this should have a buttery from that second malolactic fermentation that produces that buttery taste. And then what else did it say? Okay, on the leaves. So then it goes for 3 months additionally. So the fermentation is in the French oaks. You're going to get that flavor from the French oak as well, and then it's put on the lees. That is the yeast. The yeast after it dies, it sits on there, and that produces a kind of a champagne-y type bready, not bubbly, but bready, yeasty type taste to it. So it should be pretty complex. Okay, that's all I got. I'll rip this top off of it with my bare hands. I'm going to rip this top off with my bare hands. I'm going to rip this. Now I just got to get a corkscrew. I got it right here. All right, open this baby up. Ow, ow, ow. I pinched myself with the corkscrew. I'm a real professional. All right, you know why I'm excited? I'm going to show you something too. Something cool with this glass. Check this glass out. Check this glass out. All right, let me get this off. Mod on. Oh, look at the cork. That thing was in there, man. Woo! Did I tell you this was 2019? Here it is. It is a real cork. It's got, I don't know how it's going to focus. It's got the Argentina, the country on it. Mascota Vineyards, so on and so forth. Right? Sometimes corks are fun and interesting. All right, wants to focus on everything but that. All right, well, we're not going to. I want you to check out this glass. It's a white wine glass because it has a white hand-blown grape in it. Isn't that cool? It's green. I have red ones that are bigger, that are like Bordeaux glasses, and the grape, the hand-blown grape, is red. The cabinet behind me. Cool, huh? All right. Just wash the glass real nice. And that's actually a nice pour right to the top of that, right to the top of that cluster. Nice. So what do you think of that? Gold. Yeah. A little lighter, I think, if you're seeing it the way I'm looking at it in the screen. But looking at it like this, it is a little darker than what appears in the screen. It's just a medium gold color. Ooh. Got a lot going on here. Surprised by the minerality. You know what I mean by minerality? The smell of rocks, slate. If you've ever put a rock in your mouth, I don't know why you would do that unless you're a wine geek like me, but if you can imagine the taste of a piece of slate or a stone, the way it smells if you walk over a dry riverbed with stones in it. Even vitamins, if you take vitamins like calcium, magnesium, zinc, that mineral type smell, that's what I'm getting in here. Brett is short for like Breticoculus or something. It's a fungus. It affects a lot of French wines. Too much of it is a bad thing. It's got a distinct flavor to it. A little bit I love. That's questionable whether people like it or not. I love it. And I'm smelling that in here, that little Brett smell, which you usually don't get in these South American. It does have that buttery, yeasty as it was intended to have. And it's got a lot of just all those yellow fruits, pears, pineapples, apples. Not that I'm getting every one, but I think that if we had 20 people here, these are the fruits that they'd be throwing out and everybody would be right on it. And a little bit of oak. So this is a lot going on in the nose and very pleasing, and I'm very excited about it. All right, everybody, let's give it a taste. I never judge things on the first taste. No. Kind of acclimation sip. I'll do it on the third. Let me get one more in here. I'm cheating. I'm tasting it now. I'm really doing it. All right. Beautiful mouthfeel. It's rich. It's buttery. Nice acid. Nice acid. Very acidic. I like it. It's like I bit into a lemon. My tongue is watering. What I like about it, that Brett smell is just barely mixing in with everything, just giving that complexity that I love so much. It does have all those fruits. It has pineapple. You know how pineapple's acidic when you bite into it? It's got the flavor. It's what it is, a little lemon, a little sour apple. An underlying sweetness of like a peach or a pear. A kiss of oak. And that underlying butteriness. This is a good Chardonnay right here, man. Yeah, this is a good. I'm excited. Now, flavors change with temperature. Okay. If you put this in the refrigerator, that's fine. It'll be cold. Let it and sip it cold out of the refrigerator. But take your time, and as it warms up, it will change and flavors will come out. This has just been sitting in the refrigerator for like 15 minutes from room temperature, so I'm getting all the flavors. So if, you take it out of the refrigerator, you may not be getting some of these. Let it warm up a little bit. Cool glass. I love this glass. Cool wine. And I'm gonna say something else about the packaging on this. This glass this bottle weighs about 6 million pounds. Right? This bottle. I don't know how the hell much it costs to ship this, and I'd hate to lift the case of it, but they did not skimp even a little bit on this bottle. I think I could drop this off the Empire State Building and it ain't even crack, right? The Eiffel Tower, whatever tall building there is, out of an airplane over cement. It's a hell of a bottle right here. Nice brown color to protect it from the sun and light. Anyway, like I say, if you're new here, I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol. Please subscribe. I need it so bad. I appreciate it so much. It keeps me motivated. Hit a thumbs up. Give me a comment. All this stuff helps the analytics, helps the channel grow, keeps me motivated, highly dedicated, right? Like I say, check out my playlist. You're going to be amazed. And I'll see everybody on the next one.